warm. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in Darksiders 2, Definitive Edition. Now, because Definitive Edition on Genesis, and well, not even just Genesis, they also did Darksiders 3, so it was like, haha! So the franchise still lives on in that way, and I would like to say yes, in that sense of way, Darksiders still, well, technically speaking, they wouldn't even do like, I think it was another studio that did the Darksiders, that was with Genesis. Which one was that again? Which studio did Genesis? Because it was by another one that found. Oh yeah, Airship Syndicate. There you go. So, but anyway, this game for Darksiders 2, very much remember that it is a parallel game. So, as the events of the first game are unfolding, especially when wars and imprisonment, this game takes on.
Good, evil.
But we also finally get the backstory of the Horsemen.
Balance in the universe. Such
So let's go.
is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen.
Darksiders 1.
Some say the Horsemen War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind.
Not really.
But what
But
of
we know
the
the
other
truth.
Horsemen? Fearless enforcers of the Council's will. What of
Fury,
strife, and death? To know those names. Cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim put countless realms to the sword and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance.
Hence Genesis.
And so a truce was made. In exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded Horsemen formed.
Yes.
The Riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim, and destroy.
I love this art style for the cutscenes. It is so
Let
good.
us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4. Not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names:
Kingslayer, Executioner, Death. God, I love this narrator. That's what hooked me on for Darksiders, because I saw like a YouTube clip at the beginning of the game, and I was like, oh my god, sounds badass. Like, I want to play it. And so we'll play the game that got me into Darksiders.
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
Still looks good on the PS5. Definitely more PS5 version, so I got more of an upgrade. Look at that. yeah, number. That should also be the biggest change to Darksiders 1 and 2. 1 is an action game, 2 is an action RPG. So we do have some light RPG elements going forward. Ah, our new companion. Oh, folks at home. Now we got some actual wall running. Oh, here we go. But just like with War, you'll still have the with Axe, Fury was weapon. Death is pretty much silent, obviously. It's player, Executioner, but you'll have some other unique weapons like story. And this kind of RPG, that's going to be important. So pick your poison, essentially, is what I'm saying. We're trying all a bunch of stuff. Oh, and don't worry. And if you're wondering, wait, isn't this also the one where they, Tabashkis also said that, that darn nipple ring was higher than the angel armor? Yes, this is what, yes. Because sometimes you're gonna fight an enemy has a bit too much heavy armor than you, and you still die. Not very fun. But that's when we get there. What I wanted to do. Come on. Come on now. Oh. And now we got some bosses. But this time around, they're giant. That's one of the things Darksiders 2 does well. They give you some really good boss battles. Frost Shine, pretty easy. Ice Shine, pretty easy. But we will fight ourselves some better bosses and get ourselves some better gear. Now, ain't that straight up Lord of the Rings? Woohoo! Yeah, baby, yeah! So now we get ourselves into, like I said, that little bit of Prince of Persia now. This one really went Prince of Persia. No, the idiot! With the wall running. Sure, it's more automatic wall running, but still feels pretty good like Persia. So I think Prince of Persia does a little bit better, but still cool to see. That's the Father's Crow. Father's Crow. That was my fault. There's the throne. Oh boy.
Voices. Always voices. Torment without end.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, Horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery.
God,
Not
I
yet.
love his
I
voice.
know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War. He's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment. For dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, Horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist,
Michael Wincott.
you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it!
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass. while
That
I
amulet's gonna be
live.
very important.
So be it.
Along with why do guard their souls.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
That deep, raspy voice. Michael Wincott. God, he's amazing. Like, he's a really good actor. So, yeah. Essentially, you're gonna fight your brother. Well, at least the Crowfather version. He's gonna have all the movesets.
Open the portal.
My secrets, but not yours.
And that's why Warren's got the little mark on his chest.
The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom, that answer would be found in the horseman's future and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the tree of life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
Welcome to the new enemy faction, or just in general, corruption, heaven, hell. They're gonna be like the new little things.
You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forged Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work.
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds, but that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone.
Are you not curious as to why?
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes.
I must restore humanity to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth.
Yep.
All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
So welcome to, like, part of your hub-ish area? Hub area? You name it. Darksiders 2. Pretty much. Oh, like I said, it's an RPG, so, yeah, now you actually can upgrade yourself. Take any path you want to. Things are going to cost a little bit more than, per usual, but you can actually pretty much upgrade pretty much death any way you like him to be. Want to be more of a harbinger of death? Take this stuff and, see how you wear off. But you want to be a little bit more of a necromancer with death, have some minions fight alongside you? Gotta go right ahead. Yep. We're in one of those types of games, so. And it's still gonna have that same combat, that same style, that same. Also, like I said, remember I said like how death opens up stuff. Yep. I always liked how he's opening up this kind of shit. It's pretty awesome too. Also, they got a new composer. Say hello to the wonderful music that's done by Jesper Kyd. Hitman, Assassin's Creed, to name a few others. So, yep, because they got, as usual, money. But don't worry, one of the original composers from the first game would actually make a return to the third game, actually. Which is actually pretty sweet. And man, you can't talk about how great Jesper Kyd's music is. Really good, especially within the first few levels. Woo-wee. Does he nail it out of the park? I guess they just teleported us? Never mind. This is an RPG, action RPG, or an action game with some light RPG elements. You actually can go on a few side quests, actually.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge, though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge?
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us, silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus, but to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass, and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There, you will find the cauldron.
I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours? How we fight for the survival of our realm and our kin? Prove worthy.
Man of no words, you.
But hardly his voice is the ring of the hammer.
Yes, he works while you talk.
Alright, so yeah.
Fairly well, Ryder.
As you can tell, they did not hold back on the art direction to like the visuals, the landscapes, scenery, you name it. This game, even like in this one area, I kept saying as a kid, like, ooh, this looks cool, like, can't wait to explore this area, do a whole lot, and then, yeah, things are here for you to explore.
We've been awaiting your arrival, Horseman. Your shadow has looked...
Many know the Reaper, Old One.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption's Adar does his best to soothe our pain. Death, we are without hope. Horseman, do you ever doubt your...
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that is a long and dangerous path, even for Death himself.
How is that your concern?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a...
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He could...
Yep. So like
As
I
you
said,
reap, I will sow the same black harvest.
like I said, you can go on quests, you can go on a few more things. And so on, the RPG elements are, strangely enough, here. Now, personally, I tend to miss stuff, and they are here, but yeah, if you do look, there are quests to do, primary and secondary quests, so they are here, actually. Now, did I ever partake in these side quests? Not necessarily, but if you want to do them, go right ahead. Will I do all of them? No, you can pretty much complete this game without even doing a side quest, without even doing stuff. That you even realize it. But they're here for you to engage in the system if you prefer to do it that way. Oh my god, really? There we go. There he is.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying.
A warrior's life is never easy, Old One.
I always saw my end with blade in hand.
And what glorious end?
Every blow I strike against corruption. Muse on that, Rider, before you mark me as a cat.
Do what you must for your kin, Old One.
Horseman, you'll find not that way. If you fancy your corruption waist deep, you know there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, then... who is friend to death?
Have you wisdom to share, or was it...
Wisdom ain't like enough. One so clever as you.
Oh shit.
The fire is more valuable. You should make haste to the temple.
Fire alone, you speak.
Without the fire of you...
Alright, so now once you get going... you're on your way. But since this being more of a semi-box... now, you actually can take the time to really explore stuff. Should you wish to, should you desire to explore the area, paths you go, paths you take. Okay, definitely go the wrong way. Oh, that's right, that's only there for fall off, so. Well, there's the Tree of Life right there. But we can't get to it because of corruption. But because Big Ugly's over there. Although there is one small problem with this approach. As much as I do like these vast fields, and I keep saying, it's a pretty good looking game. It needed the right enemy population. Then again, you can just enjoy the scenery. I like it that way. Like a Red Dead Redemption 2, even like Off in the Old Country, and a few other games that take this nice approach to it. You can just enjoy the scenery, the vast vistas, how things look beautiful, things are wondrous, you know. Granted, do I want stuff to be open? Better both yes and no. Do I want stuff to have the right enemy population? Sure, why not? But this is still a semi-linear game, mostly linear, so you'll be fun. Ooh, listen to that music. But take a look who's here. Recognize something? Fallground! What's up, man?
Greetings, horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
Do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed. Fresh merchandise. A bargain.
Another time.
Until there are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me,
And so will be my...
Like I said, does bigger mean better? We'll answer that question near the end of the game when we get there. But also be on the lookout because, you know, Lost Souls Aside is also coming out soon, so expect me to do playthroughs of that as well. But we'll continue on for now with Darksiders. See how long I get through these. This part at least.
This is no place for a horse. To go alone. This is no place for a horse.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I don't have the item yet.
A rider has come to the realm.
Yep.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. Your shaman has offered me a talisman if I bring her the materials.
You'd be wise to accept then. Her craft is mighty powerful.
Where do I find Stalker's bone?
You'll find stalkers prowling the cauldron. Should be simple work if your name is any indication. Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps, though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
I'm not joking, so it's like, so the fetch quest for this one is a dish. It's like, so let's go. So welcome to one of the other real, well, they're all real dungeons by this point. But you know what I mean. So welcome to probably like your second dungeon in the game, depending on, well, and these areas for the dungeons are actually good. A little bit more away from Earth, you know, in the sewers, or like different cathedrals, or more vast of the land, like untouched by the war. Now we're really in that Legend of Zelda inspired dungeon designs. Yes, we're in heaven and hell, everywhere in between this time. In fact, even the first game, you were on Earth, then hell, then slightly in heaven or Eden, as what I can say.
Go.
Yeah. Shit. See, that's cool. Ooh, that was. god. Okay. Right. Doing. Watch this.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, a little bit over 2 hours piece, but well, an hour like 20. But we'll do the rest of the dungeon later. I am slightly tired right now, but I'll save it, then we'll move on later, okay? So we'll do more Definitive Edition sometime in the future. But as now, thank you for watching.